Hey, this is Joshua with New Review, coming at you with a new review on the TNT series, The Last Ship. This last episode was called Bread and Circus, a little reference to Rome with its um, bread and circus, where part of that would include gladiatorial fighting. So the bulk of this episode focused on Nathan James, and again, I'll do the Nathan James, Captain Chandler, and then at the end, I'll fuse them together for the last part of the review. So we finally get to Oran, Algeria, and the Nathan James's crew is trying to get the seeds before Omar bin Dalik gets them, before he can sell them to his buyer. They get to they in the landing party goes around, asks people stuff, and eventually get Mahmoud's neighborhood located. However, the Omar bin Dalik gets to his grandmother, Mahmoud's grandmother, before they can get there. She tries to hide the seeds, but Omar finds them. She tries to kill him by stabbing him with a knife, and then he kills her. And they try to get to him before he gets to his helicopter, but they end up having to use a locator that's located in that's usually in a bulletproof vest, but they take it out and snap it onto the helicopter, and they follow that. Um, and they really do try to get the some cultural elements in there. Of course, it's not universal, but it is part of some cultures in that region of the world. Um, then the Captain Chandler, he is doing what Captain Chandler does. He's trying to find out what's going on. So he steals Giorgio, Grigori, Giorgio's sister's pendant to get into the locked off area, and he finds some paperwork and saying that stuff's been sent to a lab. We don't know what, but it's a lot of stuff, and it looks like there's the Greek version of the species name of a lot of I don't know what. I didn't take the time to look up, but I'm guessing plants, to be honest, since plants seem to be dying off. And then Chandler is taken to a fighting arena on an island. It's later revealed to be Corsica, I think. I think Corsica. Anyways, then we're shown a fighting arena, and Chandler is prepped for this, and this is kind of when the two plot lines start to meet. Omar bin Dalik comes in, and they're haggling over the price of something. Obviously, we know the viewer knows that it's seeds. Chandler hears a little bit, but he's not sure. He does try to help smooth the situation over, as does Giorgio's sister. Um, and it seems like everything's all set to go. Chandler, known as Hercules, is going to be used as entertainment, like a fighter for anyone who thinks they can beat him. First, a drunk man tries to get in on it. Then the storylines meet, and we get Chandler fighting Slattery. And it's a good fight until Chandler uses the thing that the hand wrapper had put on his wrappings, and they go about getting the seeds that they've been trying to get the entire season so far. Um, then they come into some issues with Giorgio and Bindalik's men. There's a firefight that ensues. Chandler then shows his true colors, tries to get everything all set up so that the seeds get to the Nathan James, but Slattery gets stabbed and they have to go pick him up and save him. And that is where the episode ends. This episode is typical last ship action. You don't really, it's not really a last ship episode if there's not a major firefight going on. Um, so typical again. It's not the greatest show, but like the mystery keeps you coming back. The what's going to happen next keeps you coming back, and that is something that they do effectively. And again, the fight scenes are fairly well choreographed and fairly well done, so that does keep the excitement going. Um, Looking forward to how things pan out. See if everything goes well and if Slattery lives or dies, because this show isn't exactly afraid to kill off main characters, but it's not a very common occurrence. Usually, when they kill off a character, the character has been downgraded to like recurring status or guest star status. And yeah, this is Joshua with New Reviews signing off on the review of Last Ship Episode 3.